and welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight for the latest updates on what is going on in Cambodia and with the Cambodia-Thai border. One thing I came across today that I want to start with is this quote by the Prime Minister of Thailand. He came out and he said, "We can't stop now. We've already given our commitment to the armed forces that they can fully carry out the planned operation." This raises some red flags for me, all right? I don't think that they just made a plan 3 or 4 days ago. I think they had this plan probably since before the skirmishes that happened in July. Even though they went through the motions of attending the peace agreements, which was a ceasefire, not an official peace agreement, but a ceasefire agreement. They went through the motions, but they've always had this plan. They plan to provoke, in my opinion, if you have a different opinion, please share it with me. I'd love to hear it. In my opinion, their plan was to provoke Cambodia and start this conflict and blame it on Cambodia as they did it. It's textbook gaslighting, all right, in my opinion. Yeah. So they have had planned operations, according to their own prime minister. I don't think he realized the significance of what he said when he said that, in my opinion. So what are the latest updates? Well, now it's a total of 9 Cambodian civilians have died, and the Thai military has imposed a curfew in 4 districts along the border on their side. And this is of noon today, December 11th. 46 people wounded. Now here, more than 127,000 Cambodian people have fled their homes. That, as I'll show you in a minute, has actually gone up to over 150,000. And then the Thailand's military is imposing a curfew. So residents in those 4 districts are not allowed to be out between 7 p.m. and 5 a.m. So that should be starting this evening. And it should be in effect right now. And according to Thailand's foreign ministry, there are actually 600 to 1,200 Thai nationals that are currently in Cambodia. And so they're saying either shelter in place kind of thing, just stay where you are, or if you can, get back to Thailand. Don't stay in Cambodia. Okay. So that's that latest number. And then from the Ministry of National Defense, the latest news was at 6:30 this evening, just 2 hours ago. They said that about 4 o'clock, the Thai military did use F-16 aircraft to drop three bombs in Pursat province. It's in Pursat province. However, after those 3 bombs, it's returned to calm. Okay, they said. But at 6 p.m., they did resume shelling at what they're calling the Battle of Bung Trakan. Okay, and that's a border checkpoint that we have another story about. So the next story, which we'll talk about this border crossing, Cambodia had taken, you see, after the Cambodian army had regained full control, that Cambodia took control of this border checkpoint after the Thais had gone in and taken it and put up their flag. And so that happened during the day, but at 6 o'clock, the Thai military has resumed fighting there. All right. So here's this border checkpoint. You can see 2 Cambodian soldiers. So obviously there had been some fighting. The Thais with the Thai military set up all. In fact, there's lots of video of them crossing this checkpoint with all this barbed wire before they set it up. But now here, you know, that's Thai video. Somehow they're gone, and the Cambodian soldiers are there. And they took down the Thai flag and put up the Cambodian flag. And here's some video of them doing that. It's just 1 minute. So these are Cambodian soldiers. I tell you, I'd be a little afraid carrying that flag up like that, feeling like a target. But I guess he's really proud that he's holding the flag. So that's basically that. Another interesting development is that the Thai military hit a PPT gas station. Now, if you don't know, if you're from anywhere else in the world, PTT is actually a Thai-owned company. And so there's actually in Cambodia been a lot of, number one, boycotting of PTT. And so people weren't buying the gas. And so then they were actually going to try and rebrand it with a new name. So the Cambodian own, you know, it was a shared, you know, it's a Thai company, but they had a Cambodian partnership. So the Cambodian owners were trying to rebrand. This was after July. We're trying to rebrand PTT, and obviously there is an embargo, on trade. So no fuel from Thailand is allowed in. So the company is actually getting their gasoline from some other source, not from Thailand.
Ni phum chục chày nè, cái plau bên này nè, anh ấy cho mà mơ thà phum chục chày từ cái plau tới một mặt mày, lỡ khơi vào.
So let me explain. This is a border village, and Thailand keeps saying that they are only attacking military installations. They are not targeting civilians. But you can see the damage and the destruction of this entire village. And I don't think that the Cambodian forces were, in fact, thank goodness people had probably already evacuated. So you can judge for yourself. You can judge for yourself. Was the military using this village and that's why Thailand targeted it? Or are they just trying to cause chaos?
tiền này đang tiền ai plau như là tiền mày đi nè khách hai giật tiền nè thông thông nè miên này thì hỏi tiền phát được tay đai này tiền wow tiền ngon bên này này giật tiền này tay rồi qua đón thay tu mi plau plau như là tiền miên này quả anh cái hàng quay plau one tay đai one tay man châu tao thì
I'm not sure, but I think this is a crater from. So I think maybe the F-16s bombed this village because this looks like a crater that would have been from a bomb from an F-16.
lại từ quả plau để mình vô văn chờ đại chứ.
All right. Next up. There are some new pictures coming out of the Takrabai temple and the bombing. So yesterday, it looked like this with all this destruction, but now all of this part has since crumbled. I will admit that I see sandbags here. All right, in the windows. So were the Thai military, I mean, that obviously it looks, excuse me, the Cambodian military, it looks like they were inside this temple using it as a fortress. However, does that justify the Thai military destroying the temple? Right? I mean, there are other ways you can launch an attack that would not necessarily mean you have to destroy the temple to do it. And here's where the number is up to 150,000 of people who have evacuated. And apparently the Thai media is saying that foreign mercenaries have been operating suicide drones. I hadn't heard that. But coming from the Khmer Times, they're not going to print something they don't have verified. So Cambodia is rejecting these claims, saying that it's not true. You can judge for yourself. And finally, here's some pictures of evacuees. So now there's some pictures mixed in that are from Odar Menche province, Samrong city in Odar Menche province. And the people have gone to Siem Reap province. So when you see people at the pagoda that are evacuees, they are in Siem Reap province, and the shuttered town is in Odar Menche province. So this is how they've locked up everything as they left. There's a few military here. This is the pagoda in Siem Reap. So this is what it looks like. Oh, look at the little puppy. There's food stalls set up. People received rice and fish sauce. They're in various types of tents and tarps. There's some kids. So they're just going to be sleeping on these tarps. This is back to Odar Menche. People left quickly. This is back at the pagoda in Siem Reap. This is where they're distributing all of the rice and supplies to the people. Obviously, you would have like one family member represented here to receive the supplies. And here they are. It's all set up before the people arrived. This is their home. This is their temporary home. Obviously, this guy's has a prosthetic leg. Maybe he was stepped on a landmine. Maybe he was a soldier. He could have just been a farmer. You know. Again, more makeshift dwellings. Back to Odar Menche. And so this is a general that is checking on everybody. There's somebody evacuating. So this is the situation on the ground in Cambodia. Some of the first pictures coming in. So that's the update for today. If you have any questions specifically that you want to know, that you'd like me to find out some information, please go ahead and just comment, and I'll see your comments and respond. I did get a message back from my friend who's in the military, because I mentioned yesterday that I had sent a message, but I hadn't gotten a reply. So I'll tell you that my message to them was, do you have any insight about the border conflict? I feel like Cambodia's military is strong, but maybe the fighting will last longer than 5 days this time. I also don't think Thailand would dare to attack Phnom Penh. Do you agree, or am I being naive? Right? And he replied, I think you are right. So that would be two things, right? That it will probably last longer than 5 days, and that they probably would not be attacking Phnom Penh. So I am not naive to feel safe here in Cambodia. So that's it. That's what I've got for you tonight. Tomorrow, if there is any new information, I will do another update. Thank you so much for joining me, and don't forget that regardless of what's going on anywhere in the world, love transcends time and space. So wherever and whenever you are listening to me, I love you. Okay? So until the next time, catch you later.